Hi guys, and welcome to a special edition of your replays. Now, as per usual, I've got two replays from two players, but this one's special because it's two players in the same game. We've got Jack 1011 Edwards in his Hellcat, we've got cjacey in his SU-100, and both of these players pick up ace tankers in this particular game. It's a 35%er on Camarans, so it's a pretty tough ask. Lots of good players on the enemy team. Now, it's a 9.2 replay, as I'm still trying to get through the backlog of replays you guys have been so generous to send me, but I'm finally getting around to it. I have seen these games before, but it's been about 4 months since I last set eyes on them, and it's been that long since I've been planning to make this video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow Jack 1011 Edwards, and then I'm going to cut away to various cjacey action, because Jack 1011 Edwards is in the Hellcat, and that's a fast maneuverable TD, because this is 9.2 and it's before the Hellcat got nerfed, whereas cjacey is in the stealthier SU-100, less mobile, but it's got a nasty gun, so the action is a lot more interesting. No offense to cjacey, but the action is a lot more interesting from Jack 1011 Edwards' point of view. We are just going to go.
Let's get this show on the road.
It's on Kamaran, and Jack 1011 Edwards is going to be working the 1, 2, 3 lines, whereas cjacey is going to be holding the 9-0 lines. So, I haven't played too many games in the Hellcat since it got nerfed, but maybe I should, just to do a comparison, because I did enjoy the Hellcat. I still have it, and I've got a pretty good crew in it, I just don't play it very often. So really, the accuracy while firing on the move, the aim time, and the ground resistance, and reverse speed, they all got nerfed. So this is the Hellcat in its prime, and not a lot of action happening over here. So cjacey is going to be setting up on the 9-0 lines. Has a shot on the ELC, but lacks the gun depression, can't get his gun down. He's risking his life here. He's not in a particularly maneuverable tank. There is arty in play. You gotta love suicide scouts sometimes. They can completely disrupt a team's play as everyone turns around to try and kill them. So cjacey does have an opportunity. And there we go, there's cjacey's first kill. He takes out the ELC AMX and immediately starts moving. He knows arty is in play. But for a 35%er, cjacey and Jack really have their work cut out for them. They need to get involved, they need to start doing damage. They're going to have to carry their team if they're going to win this. And Jack figures nothing happening on the 1-2 lines. He's going to relocate. So again, he's advancing. He's going to be covering the 1-2 or the 9-0 lines. Just waiting for targets of opportunity. He has a shot on the Crusader, reduces him to 76 health. So we know there's a Panzer IV, we know there's a Crusader, we know there's a Churchill. Goes for a blind shot. arty has just missed a shot, so we know cjacey was spotted. Yeah, someone is still spotting cjacey. arty is definitely focused. So A43 in the distance, and again cjacey is wrestling with this gun depression. trying to get shots. And is very, very unfortunate just to track the Churchill for 0 damage. So he's moving up into a position where he could have shots. Unfortunate to miss a kill on the Crusader. Shot goes a little bit high. Ooh, Churchill 7 sitting in the open. First shot tracks him. He uses a repair kit. And at that angle, at this distance, even a Hellcat can bounce on a Churchill 7. So it doesn't look as if cjacey has 6th sense on his SU-100. And he's not afraid to fire some blind shots. So A43, beautiful shot, lovely high roll, 455, but the A43 returns fire. cjacey definitely doesn't have 6th sense. So Jack's looking for shots. And again, this game is quite slow to start. Now cjacey has picked up his first kill. So the Churchill 7 is back.
Enemy armor is damaged.
And a lovely shot. He's been tracked. He's in the open. He's used his repair kit. We know that from earlier.
Enemy is hit.
And Jack can just go to work here. So a blind shot for the kill. Oh. Nope. It doesn't look as if he got the kill. Looks as if the Churchill may have a repair crew. But cjacey and Jack are basically defending from as far back as they can get. Their team are losing 2-6. So the enemy team continue to advance down the 9-0 lines. He had a hint of a shot at the Churchill. Unfortunately, Churchill is retreating. So T50 or Type 58 appears out of nowhere, and again, not the most accurate of guns. Another opportunity for some damage is missed on the Type 58. cjacey's almost reloaded. Goes for another blind shot, and it must have hit. Type 58 has been reduced to half health. So cjacey's going in, needs one more, takes him out, lovely roll, 387. You see the SU-100 has a beast of a gun. 175mm of penetration, 390 alpha damage, and gets another above high or slightly above average roll on the PZ-4H, 395 damage. cjacey's on almost 2k damage. Just needs to get his gun down, fight with the gun depression, and he manages the kill on the Crusader. So Jack does have a hint of a shot, decides not to take it. The Churchill 7 is back. And once again, a track shot, no damage, bit unlucky. And there's Jack's first kill. So he's done 1,000 damage, even though the game has been slow to start. Jack is on 1,000 damage, 1 kill. And now he can just go to work on this enemy Hellcat. Lots of targets suddenly showing themselves. So a lovely track shot in the SU-100, and the SU-100 was quick with the repair kit as well. Very tough angle to pen the SU-100. But Jack takes him out for kill number 2. cjacey has picked up his second kill. So Jack's going to work on a KV-1. And he has not been spotted. He's shooting through bushes, he's shooting at distance. And he gets kill number 3. He's up to 2.2k damage. Beautifully timed shot on the enemy Hellcat. cjacey's just picked up another kill. T40 finishes off the Hellcat. So cjacey and Jack have pulled this game back. The score is now 10-10. So there is kill number 3. 3 kills each for the platoon mates. And cjacey's moving up to see if he can get the A43. A43 puts another shot in. As cjacey decides to back off. Again, RT is still in play. You can see Jack only has 2 rounds of standard AP left. And yet another Hellcat on the enemy team has taken out the T40. So basically, it's just Jack and cjacey holding. They do have a tank, not sure what it is, a VK3001H advancing up the 0 line, and there's RT in play. Score is 10-11. cjacey is saying to the VK to fall back. In the meantime, the view range on the Hellcat has spotted a Stug. Doesn't time that shot particularly well, and it gets him spotted. So he falls back just in time to avoid a shot from the Hellcat. But he's in danger. Oh, and RT is in play as well. Huge hit from RT. cjacey misses that shot as well. Sorry, I should say Jack misses that shot as well. So Jack is down to 135 health. Goes for a blind shot on the Stug 3 and takes him out. Beautifully timed shot. RT's still firing on his last known position. So cjacey is deciding to relocate. He's moving to the front of the cap zone. He's going to be keeping an eye on the island while Jack keeps an eye on the Hellcat, who's on the 1-2 lines. So VK is continuing to advance along the north of the map. cjacey has moved out into spawn to get further up. And the Hellcat has appeared. And once again, a beautiful shot. Jack takes him out for kill number 5. He's on 2.6k damage. So playing defensively has worked in this case. It was a 35%er. Enemy team got overconfident. They started advancing one by one instead of as a team. And they got taken out one by one. And there you go. No sixth sense. RT misses. A43 is causing cjacey all sorts of problems. He's only taken 3 hits this entire game. He's down to 221 health. And they're all hits from that A43 on the island. So A43 has relocated. So Jack and cjacey know that the A43 was last spotted on the island. And another beautiful kill by Jack. He takes out the A43 for kill number 6. There's Top Gun. He's on 2.8k damage, but we know he's done more than that because he's had a couple of blind shots. So his team have pulled it back to 13-11. The VK has spotted enemy RT. And cjacey's moving to the island. Jack's going to be advancing down the 1-2 lines. And RT defends himself against the VK. Well played by the enemy RT. And unfortunately, Jack doesn't have any shots. So while Jack moves up the 1-2 lines, it looks as if cjacey is going to be moving on to the island. And encounters the SU-100. He did have his rear. But cjacey is a one-hit kill. He's going to have to hit the enemy SU-100 twice. enemy SU-100 only needs to hit him once. So he takes the safer option. He's decided not to engage the enemy SU. He's going to advance down the other flank with Jack 1011 Edwards. So now we know the SU-100's on the island. We know that enemy RT is in A3. It is 3v2. So Jack is going hunting, and there's that superior view range. He spots the AMX and takes him out for kill number 7. You can see why the Hellcat needed a bit of a nerf. I didn't play the Hellcat very much first time around because I did feel it was overpowered. But I do miss it, and I need to play it more to see whether or not it is dead as a tank or whether it's still a pretty good tank. So rather than heading over the island, cjacey's decided to come up around the island. He stayed to the low ground. He is a one-hit kill. In fact, both of these tanks, cjacey and Jack, are both one-hit kills to the enemy SU-100. So Jack and cjacey are being quite cautious here. They're both one-hit kills. They know the SU-100's on full health. And it's simply a matter of locating him, finding him. Someone needs to scout, and someone needs to do fire support. The alternative is for both of these tanks to go cap, but I don't think that's in their minds. Jack 1011 Edwards is on a Radley Walters. Both of these guys are on Brothers in Arms. And they're being very, very cautious. We know the SU-100 was last spotted around this corner. But there's no sign of him. And there we go. SU-100 has been spotted. He's gone down on an RT hunt. So Jack and cjacey are moving back. And cjacey doesn't have any shots from the island. Jack's in the more maneuverable TD, so Jack's going to be the one who's going to go hunting and spotting. While cjacey sets up here, waiting for the ambush shot. Jack's on 7 kills, he wants his Radley Walters. cjacey's on 3 kills. If both tanks survive, they've got their Brothers in Arms. And RT is still in play, or at least he was. SU-100 takes out RT, it's 2v1. Now the question is, does cjacey allow Jack to pick up his Radleys? So we know the SU-100 is still capping, is still in the cap zone, and they just need to get eyes on him. Looks as if cjacey's the one going to be doing the sniping. Jack's the one who's going to be advancing aggressively to do the spots. And he has spotted the SU. SU-100's not in a position for cjacey to hit him. So cjacey needs to relocate. So this is quite tricky. 25 seconds left of this game. And both of these tanks are one-hit kills. They need to hit the SU together. And Jack is moving forward. He's got shots on the commander's cupola. Gets 1 shot in. He's going to need 2 more shots to kill the SU. And again, SU is exposing his commander's cupola. Jack's able to get a 2nd shot in. cjacey's coming around to ambush from the rear. Jack needs this kill in order to pick up his Radleys. I don't know whether these two are communicating on TS, but Jack's got the SU-100 down to a 1-hit kill. cjacey moves up from behind and kills him for kill number 4. 2k damage in the SU-100. And cjacey doesn't allow Jack to pick up a Radley Walters. You animal. So a really nice carry and a 35%er on Kamaran by both platoon mates. Jack 1011's finished up with an ace tanker, and as you can see, cjacey finished up with an ace tanker. So Jack also picked up Defender, Top Gun, High Caliber, and Brothers in Arms, and some bugger nicked the Radley Walters kill. I don't know who that could have been, cjacey. I have no idea. But cjacey picked up our Brothers in Arms as well. When we take a look at the team score, the last two tanks standing were the two platoon mates. Fantastic effort by both of these guys. Jack finished up with 3,657 damage, so a couple of his blind shots went in. cjacey finished up with 2,367 damage, so one of his blind shots went in. 7 kills for Jack, 4 kills for cjacey, and both players finished up on a nice amount of XP. 1345 for Jack, 1153 for cjacey. Jack fired 19 out of our 24 shots, hit 19, penned 18 in a Hellcat pre-nerf. Really need to play this tank to see how it performs these days. He damaged 9, destroyed 7, did 100 base defense points. Unfortunately, he ran out of regular AP, ended up firing a lot of ammunition, including some of his premium ammunition. It ended up costing him and making him a loss of 11,600 on a premium account. And he finished up with 2,521 XP overall. cjacey fired 12, he hit 9, and he penned 9. A really nice alpha damage on the SU-100, 122mm gun. It's a beast, but only when it hits, and cjacey did miss a few shots. He spotted 1, damaged 7, destroyed 4, did 683 assistance damage and 22 base defense points. He was playing with a premium account, and he did make a profit of almost 31,000 credits, and again a total XP gain of 2,161. Really nice games, guys. 2 ace tankers from 2 platoon mates in the same game. It was sent in to me quite a long time ago, so apologies I haven't gotten around to it before now, but thank you very much for sending them in, and thank you guys at home for watching. I'll see you next time.